Hi everyone, so welcome to this episode of Lockdown Live. Today we're joined by a really special guest, Jasra. She is a student who studies fashion styling and creative direction at university. I think I can hear you. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for doing this, by the way.
Oh, it's fine.
It's just like really casual, like just talking to you about like lockdown and everything, and
yeah.
Third year for you is just kind of like ended, which is just mad.
Yeah. It's quite sad, but
I can imagine. I bet you had so many plans as well, like for the end of third year.
yeah, it's just I think it was a really awkward time, like it was like not quite the end, so like
Yeah.
you have that like idea of like, oh yeah, like at the end then you get to do like loads of fun stuff because there's no like work and that. So it was a bit out of the blue, like right when you were just like stressed because you're doing like a project and everything.
Oh god, did it like interrupt with any of your plans for your final year project?
Yeah, I mean I am quite organised, which is good.
That's good.
But yeah, I did have more photo shoots to do and things, which obviously I couldn't do.
Yeah.
And then my actual thing was going to be a physical book, so I couldn't really print it and that. So our like submissions now just like an online PDF, which is a bit
it's just it kind of ruins like
not the best.
the build up to everything. Like you spent so much time putting your effort into it and like organizing it, and now it's just not how you wanted it to plan out.
Yeah, I mean I had to change sort of like how I organized it as well, just because I was doing like beauty and still life stuff, so
Yeah.
I had a lot. I could manage to take some more still life because obviously I didn't need models for that, so it just kind of changed it a little bit how I did it. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just annoying, I guess, because like you have all that stress and then you want to have the time to just chill out and actually, be able to see your friends again and like have those
Yeah,
last few uni moments. So
yeah, it's really weird. Like some of these people I probably won't ever see again. Like graduation as well, we don't know what's happening with that.
yeah, that's another thing.
So yeah, they've at the moment they've just said it's postponed, but I don't know when. Probably later this year, maybe, I guess. But
Hopefully, it's just like graduation's the big thing where it's just like, oh, the finale to it all. So
yeah, it's
uh,
quite sad.
yeah, no, honestly, I think like first year and third years of university had it. I mean, definitely third years had it worse, but it's just disappointing because it's like the 3 years kind of build up to just this complete abrupt ending for
Yeah,
basically ending up in lockdown. How are you finding lockdown, by the way?
it's really weird.
Yeah.
I think I stayed in Southampton for quite a while,
Okay.
but I'm at home now, and it's just very strange. Like, I just feel like everything stopped.
No, I feel exactly the same.
I think it's just a bit weird because obviously third year I won't be going back, so
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. Like usually, like you come home for summer and then you're like, oh well, I'll be here for a few months and then I'm going back.
You have
So
a plan, like you have a kind
yeah,
of end goal, but I guess now it's just you don't know where you stand really.
yeah.
Had you had like any internships planned or anything at all?
I hadn't like had any definite things. I was looking to apply for different stuff, but obviously now it's a bit harder. I don't think
Yeah.
there's many things at the moment. So no, not really. I like I'm still looking, but a lot of the things just aren't quite. I don't know.
It's
There's
hard
just
to know
not.
when you can, I guess, start applying because
Yeah,
you don't know when this is going to be over and you don't know what type of like steps people are going to be taking, if they're going to be letting people from outside of a company come in and work, I guess. So it's just
yeah. I mean, I've seen a few remote like from home roles,
okay.
which I've been looking at those, but they're more. I guess it makes sense more geared towards like social media and stuff, which isn't really 100% my thing. um, like maybe now I'll make it my thing, but yeah, no, it's not really where I like thought I would go into.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure. There are a few things, but it's just I think everyone's a bit like, obviously with things like face-to-face or even like makeup artists, things like that, they're obviously not going to be able to work how they did. So it's a bit unsure of like what will happen.
Definitely. And what was the like type of path you were leaning towards? Was it like, because you do fashion styling and creative direction, were you thinking of more of styling or?
Yeah, I think probably more towards styling. I like the sort of whole magazine idea, like fashion editor, styling, that type of thing. But I'm not sure how magazines will last. I don't know, they probably will end up being more online type of stuff.
Do you think like this type of thing, like after lockdown, do you think it will affect the magazine industry? Because I guess people maybe have been doing everything online. So do you think it's going to, obviously paper, like print's gone down quite a lot. Do you think it's going to affect it even more?
I think it definitely will. I think especially because at the moment everyone's looking for online content, it's only going to increase and like become more online. I think there'll still be a few, like the main ones like Vogue and things that like sort of the classic like things like that's not going to end, but it definitely, I think people prefer online things now. Like it's just more accessible. Like even myself, I don't think I read as many magazines now as I used to.
Yeah, no, I'm exactly the same. It's just so much more convenient just to like pick up your phone and just be able to scroll through.
Yeah, even like I think like Instagram stories are kind of like that, like you get a lot of content from that. So
yeah, no, definitely.
So I think it will definitely change.
And how do you feel about having to go into the industry after this? Like, because obviously you're just now getting to start out your career in this really weird, bizarre way that no one's ever had to like deal with before. Like, how do you feel about having to step in to that after all of this?
I think I'm just keeping an open mind.
Yeah.
And just looking at things that maybe I wouldn't have looked at before. And I think in a weird way I feel quite calm because there's nothing anyone can do.
So very true.
Everyone's in the same position. There's no one, like, it's not like it's just me or something like. So I think you just have to wait and see, because the people that are running these businesses or companies that you'd want to work for don't even know. So I think you just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm just keeping an open mind, and we'll probably apply for things that I might not have before, because I'll take what I can get.
I think that's the best thing you can do, is just like stay calm and just realize that everyone is in exactly the same boat as you.
Yeah.
So what is there anything you're doing in particular to like stay motivated?
I'd say talking to other people helps, just to like, because everyone's sort of like isolated, it does sort of like, even if it's just to have like a moan, like talking to people, just like it does help, because you're like, oh, they're struggling, I'm struggling, it's not just me. Like it sort of makes you feel a bit better about it. To stay motivated, I think I just like think if I just do one thing, or if I do something, then I'll feel better. Like so even if it's just like the simplest like thing, then I'll do that.
Something like that day, and it kind of makes you, I don't know, it makes you feel accomplished.
Yeah. Or even just like having days where you're just like, okay, like I'm just not gonna do anything. It kind of like gives you a reset, and then you're like, okay, like I'll get back on it like tomorrow, or like just give yourself a break as well.
I think that's really important with all of this. Like, I think, I don't know about you, but I've seen on social media that so many people like, this is the perfect time to be productive. Like, you've got to make sure you're working out and you can follow all your plans through that you've been dreaming of doing. But I think everyone needs to be realistic in that this is a really weird situation, and you're going to have days where you literally just don't want to do anything other than like sit in front of the TV and like binge.
Yeah, literally. Like there's some people on Instagram that like before you follow them and you're like, oh, like it's so, like they're like doing things and it's really cool, but like sometimes you're just like, I just can't, like I just can't look at it, because it does make you feel bad. But you shouldn't feel bad because everyone's like doing different things, and I think it's fine to like, you just need like time to just chill.
No, definitely. You need a break sometimes. And the things as well, what you see on social media isn't always people maybe saying that they're going out for these like amazing walks or doing these amazing
Oh
workouts.
yeah.
But like, are they actually? That's
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely.
well, thank you very much
That's
for
okay.
being part of Lockdown Live.
Oh,
I hope the rest of lockdown goes okay for you.
yeah, you
And
too.
thank you. And hopefully it'll be over soon so you can start getting like your career in work.
Yeah, that would be good.
Definitely, which is scary, but it'd be good. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Okay,
thank you very much.
that's okay.
See you later.
Bye.